guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Scunthorpe United, and we will have 3 games remaining. We'll get through 2 of them, tough ones here. It is number 3 Arsenal and number 4 on the table, Chelsea. So 2 very good teams to kind of close out our Premier League season. And then next episode will be our final game against Southampton to finish up our first year, a mid-table draw, which you would kind of expect is pretty respectable, I think, coming up from the Premier League or from the Championship to the Premier League this season. I think the team did well. We just got to find some more offense outside of the big 3, but we'll see what we can do here. We'll get started with a game here against Arsenal. So we'll get into this one here against Arsenal. It will be Richter who comes in for Bailey. He actually picked up a training injury before this one, so it will be Richter in. We'll see what he can do here up against Arsenal. Final month of the season, Scunthorpe United going for 3 points. And we'll get this one underway. Manalek, wide pass here to Alanvik. He'll find it into Wang. Wang, can he find that run for Conceição? He does. Conceição into the box, loops it up. Oh, it's behind. George Wood couldn't get it. Knocks it down. It's Wang off the keeper and headed out. Oh, good early offense. A poor cross there, but we rebounded nicely. Got a good early shot off, but couldn't find the back of the net early. Driving into the box is Arsenal. Out wide, Alanvik couldn't get there. Fraser now has to get in there. It's a big shot and knocked away by Hung. Rebounded shot goes wide of the net. Oh, Richter couldn't break it up. It gets through. Hung now into the box. Fraser comes out. Oh, that's going in. Oh, we just fell apart defensively. Got out of position, and it's going to be an early 1-0 lead here to Arsenal as they put it in. Just right around our defense. Richter misses with I don't know if he really misses. He just didn't win the ball back, and they get a nice pass there. Awazi had to mark his man. Hung goes in there, and I don't know what happened with him. He just laid up on the guy. I don't know if he thought he was going to cut inside or what, but it's into the back of the net early. Scunthorpe United down 1-0. Oh, Fraser in a foot race. Can he beat back? The big lumbering Scotsman slows him down enough, but is it enough? Yidget there. Oh, and he gets on the loose ball too. He'll boot it long and relieve the pressure here for Scunthorpe United. Fraser to Alanvik. Looking for a pass here to Marchenko. Gets him behind the defense. Marchenko going to race in here. He's going to have a chance. Can he find something back to the top of the box? Looking for a little space to shoot. No, rubbed off the ball. And that will do it. Oh, an offensive chance missed. Just didn't have the ankle to get a shot off and couldn't find anyone to get a pass to. And we'll have one final build-up here for Arsenal. Can they make anything happen? It's out wide into the final ticks of the clock. Marchenko can't break it up. It's into the box. Wang's in front of him. It's going to be Fraser who has to break it up, and it's booted long. And it will be a corner kick to end this one as they get a lot of extra time to try and find some offense here. It's booted in. Wang will knock it down, and we'll end it on that one. It's a 1-0 lead to Arsenal here in the first half. Long ball finds Wang. Tries to push forward. Now holds up. Goes into the middle of Conceição. He's going to try and find it to George Wood. George Wood looking for a run from Wang. Couldn't get it. Goes back in. It's Conceição. Turns his man. Has a chance. On the keeper. Knocked away. Oh, Hung has his pass picked off. He's going to race back. Couldn't get there. And they're going to find the bottom corner. It's an ugly one as we go 2-0 to Arsenal. Wazi drops it along to Wang. Wang through to Conceição. Can he find a pass here? It's George Wood right in front. They get a foot in and break it up. George Wood on a button delay. Tries to take a shot from the top of the box, and we turn it right over with a goal kick. Richter gets a good pass for Conceição to run onto. They have a lot of defenders there. Couldn't get the button to work, so we have a offsides by Wang, and as he finds the back of the net, just had him there. The button just didn't respond there on the whole. I don't know if it's a button delay or a button non-response, but Arsenal bailed out there as Wang's offsides. George Wood intercepts it, knocked down in the box, and won't be able to win the ball back. Great defense and really a great showing by George Wood to try and create something. but just robbed as he is leveled in the box. We get behind. Richter has to hold up. Can't break it up. It's out wide now. We'll go top of the box. Arsenal trying to find another one. We get out of position and they'll pick the... Oh, jeez. Just shows you the class that some of these teams have at the top of the table that we just do not. We cannot bury those long shots yet. We just don't have any magic offenses. They just pass right around us at the back. Hung stumbles, gets out of position. Davies can't recover, and it's 3-0. Davies, George Wood, makes a turn. He's going to try and take him on one-on-one. Now cuts back. And he's center at Davies. On the ball. Takes a strike right at the defender, though. It's a chance here. Hung gets out of position, and it's 4, and we are falling apart here. The fatigue, just not ready to play. I mean, we got... Yeah, we could have made different subs, but we didn't. We tried to put some players in there. Oh, Hudson-Odoi, look at that. Look at these players that Arsenal has. I mean, we are just not ready for prime time here against the really big clubs as they bend it just perfectly inside the post to make it 4. Oh, they get top of the box. Frazier caught in no man's land. It's a good call. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Where is everybody? Just falling apart defensively, and they make it 5. I mean, it seems like if you let up a couple, I mean, I don't know if it's the fatigue of these players because they are awfully exhausted here at the end, but Arsenal make it 5-0 here as we just fall apart here at the end of the game. Oh, Wang overruns it. I mean, we hit the standing tackle 700 times, and it's going to lead to a free kick right from the top of the box. They'll probably put this one in as well just to make it 6 as we fall apart here. They'll step up and good Lord. Good Lord, what are you supposed to do? I mean, they just are. I mean, really, what are you supposed to do on the free kick? I mean, he puts it in perfectly. I mean, Wang, I mean, I hit B like 6 times, still overruns it, had a perfect chance at a tackle, tried to jump the wall doesn't even move, and it's in the back of the net, 6-0. And that will do it. It's an ugly one, 6-0 to Arsenal as we put on 2 16-year-olds and, you know, got a couple reserve players out there as well, and Richter and Frazier, and you know, Davies comes in. He's probably not ready to play, but I mean, he should have been better. I mean, they got 60% of the possession. We really didn't have any offense. We had 2 good shots, though. They probably, you know, you would think on another day probably go in, but Manelik gets a 6.6, Yujit 6.0, Owazi 6.2, Hung 6.1, Frazier 6.0, Alanvik 6.2, Richter 5.9, Davies 5.7, Wang 6.4, Hamadi's 5.5, Evan Park 5.7, George Wood 6.6, Conceição 6.5, Marchenko a 5.7, as we fall 6-0 to Arsenal. So we'll get into this one and we'll try and bounce back against Chelsea, but it's probably going to be more of the same. I don't know what it is, what it is with the fatigue, but I mean, Wang can't make it through an entire game. Basically, he has to come out at the 60th minute. Same thing with Conceição. I mean, they're both dead tired, you know, basically after halftime. So it really makes it tough, especially when you have to make subs so early. I mean, if anyone else gets tired, you're really in trouble. And that's what we've been struggling with, I think, because it's always the second half where we fall apart after playing a really good first half. But we'll see if we can improve against Chelsea. Wang, with that fatigue, is out for this one. Still feeling tired, so Guzman comes in for him here. And we'll get this one underway. Bailey lays it out to Guzman. He'll run onto it. Now trying to find some space. Has to hold up. Oh, slips it through nicely, perfectly to Bailey. Bailey now. Can he find something? It's Conceição. Is he on sides? He picks the corner as long as he's on sides. And it's a 1-0 lead. Whoa, what beauty that was. And maybe Bailey's the missing piece. Maybe Bailey was the missing piece in the last one. He puts that pass perfect, and Conceição flicks it past the keeper. It's into the back of the net. 1-0 early to Scunthorpe United here over Chelsea. Pulisic into the box. Frazier can't beat him all. It rattles the sidebar and luckily goes out. Oh, but unfortunately, we tried to push it too quickly. Bailey turns it over. It's back into the box. It's going to be a chance for a cross. Bailey's there, rubs him off the ball, can't win it. Hung's there, and no one's able to get it out. And finally, Frazier there to flick it out to Awazi. They lay it off. They get behind. Hung tries to cut down the angle and gets in front of it. And a big breakup for Hung as he gets it out and up to Bailey. Oh, and Bailey finds a nice little outlet ball. Manelik now looking forward to Conceição. Conceição going to drive in. Can he find a cross? No. Gets tripped up. Oh, had George Wood there. Just couldn't find the space to get the pass off. Pressure on here. Manelik going to step out. Tries to cut off Arthur. Went for a tackle and missed. He's going to have some space now, and it's going to take a deflection. Arthur, top of the box here as we get late into the first half. It's going to be the final touch. Alan Vick gets a big piece of it. Yejit boots it long. And we're into halftime. 1-0 here over Chelsea. Oh, it's a good chance here. Awazi tries to get back into position to build up here. Get it in front. Oh, no. Hung couldn't get in front of it. Yejit can't make the save. And it's a powerful shot right in the middle of the box that will level it here to start off the second half. It will be 1-1 against Chelsea. Guzman through to Conceição. Going to build up here. Tries to drive through, but didn't have the pace. Now looking for Guzman. He gets it. Top of the box. He's going to let it rip. And Kepa will knock it away. So George Wood will go off with an injury. Patera on up top. Manelik through to Conceição. Finds a long ball. Bailey rushing on. Can he find something into the back of the net? He's going to have a chance. Takes the long shot. Patera's right there and gets the rebound. 2-1 Scunthorpe United here over Chelsea. What a great play by Bailey. And he has made all the difference compared to that game against Arsenal. Really getting out and running. We find a long ball to him. He takes a nice, perfect low shot. Gives the chance for the rebound. He had a tight angle. We went low and away, and it gets deflected away. Patera's right there to pick it up and put it in. Marchenko settles it. Manelik off Patera to Conceição. Conceição back to Patera. He's going to have a chance. Can he make a run? Is he fast enough? Fights off a defender. Tight angle again, and Kepa this time keeps it away. Goes for a corner. Corner here. Marchenko, the one to take it, lofts it up, has a good one right there. Oh, Frazier robbed of a goal. The guy on the end line keeps it out, and a great header by the big Scotsman. So Awazi is going to have a chance here to find it to Bailey. Bailey onside here, looking for something into the middle, cuts inside, looking again, still has nothing. Comes around 2 men, has a chance, top of the ball. And what a game he's having here. A goal for Bailey as he earns himself a nice little payoff. He does it all himself, drives right into the box, had a couple big key passes to really set up goals. I can't remember, did he have the assist or just a key pass on the last one? Might have been just a key pass, but on the first one I know it was his build up there. And this one gets himself a chance to find the corner and beats Kepa. It's 3-1 Scunthorpe United. Well, they drive right in. Hung cuts him off. They go back to the top. Manelik couldn't intercept the pass. Oh, man. Those long shots will kill you as they find another one. And that seems what we get beat on a lot. I mean, maybe we just have to be more aggressive on defense. We'll play around with it maybe in the last game here against Southampton. These top-of-the-box shots are really killing us here from a long way out. I mean, we just can't get in front of them in time. It's 3-2 here to Chelsea. They get a good pass through. Awazi breaks it up, can't win the ball, knocks it free. It goes wide. It's Frazier who couldn't get in front of it, and Yejit makes the grab. Rolls this one short, and Manelik boots it. 3-2 victory to Scunthorpe United over Chelsea. As Bailey really comes alive, comes off that training injury, only a 4-day injury, so kind of short, but he makes up for it here. And it will be a good game from us. Pretty even, but we found the goals. They got a couple long shots. It's Bailey with a key pass, an assist, and a goal, a 9.5. Manelik a 7.3. Davies 6.1. Marchenko 7.5. Jelen 6.3, Patera 8.2, George Wood goes down with an injury at 6.2, Conceição 8.8, Guzman 7.0, Yujit 7.2, Awazi 8.4, Hung 7.4, Frazier 7.9, Alanvik 7.7, and that does it. It's a 3-2 victory over Chelsea. So that'll do it for us here in this one. We get the one victory, and you know what? It feels good. We get a little victory out of Chelsea and, knock them down. They needed that win too, because now it comes down to this one, whether they make Champions League or not. So that feels good to kind of put a little stick to them right there at the end of the season. We take on Southampton to see ourselves either in the top 10 or in 11th place. So we'll see what happens in the next one. That'll do it for us here in this one. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest ones are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.